Hey guys, Chris here from the Patch Universe. So today I'm gonna read a poem from the book of Danielle Lisa, who is a friend of mine. She's a poet from Long Island in the USA, and the name of her poetry book is It's Not All Blue. So I chose one of my favorite poems. I'm gonna recite it and explain to you why I really like it. The title of the poem is If He is Blind. If he is blind and cannot read the poem, I need you to read it to him. If he is deaf and would not be able to hear it, format it into braille. If he's not yet learned or to learn via finger, there's no time to teach him no. This is too important. Record the poem and press the speaker up to his wrist so he can feel the vibration. It will be enough so that the point is gotten. Art always reaches. If he has no wrist, if they have been decimated in some act of great violence, you will have to tattoo the poem onto his back. At this point, there's no need to ask permission. It is the thing that is going to save his life. And do you check with a person before mouth to mouth? You might be asking, what use is it to save the life of one who cannot hear, cannot look, cannot touch? He now has a new poem behind him that has got to bear the weight of disseminating. Finally, some parts of him exist that he wants to show off. So there is no time for your dumb question. Put it into verse and be gone. So I really like this poem first of all because it is very well written. It has a very nice rhythm, and it flows well with if he's blind, if he's deaf, if he has no wrist, all those things like a repetition that creates a rhythm that I find really nice to read. But the reason why I chose that poem, the reason why I really like it is because it shows the importance of art. As she says, art always reaches. It doesn't matter if you reach a billion people, a million people, 1,000, 100, or just a few people. You might just make a big difference in somebody else's life with your art, with your poem. And this poem really shows that really well. Because if he's blind, there's still a way to reach him with that poem. So, yes, also another thing, the reason why I want to talk about that book is that, I talked about different poets in the past, like Robert Frost, Langston Hughes, Bukowski, and really well-known poets. But poems, or poetry, art is everywhere. You don't have to be a super famous person to have like really worthy poems like this one, you know. So for me, this is also something that I see in that book, that I see in that poem, is that art is important everywhere, you know. And I wanted to promote that. And I think if you like poetry, you should try. You should just check it out. You should go and buy it on Amazon. I'm from Belgium. It's from Long Island, but I could manage to get it here. It took a month to be here. So if you are somewhere and you like poetry, I would strongly advise to have a look at this book. Have a good day.